All right, guys, welcome back to an episode of the Madden Sim Coaches franchise, or Sim Owners franchise. My bad, just a little heads up. Doing the same thing we're doing with the Patreon NCAA Dynasty, where this will be the last full season where I can break down every week. Where it's going to do one video at the end of the season, breaking down how everybody did, trades, stuff like that. I'm just not able to have enough time to do all the videos. I've mentioned it before. I did a Reddit post about it. Just some series have to get cut, and that's just the way it is. So it is what it is. We're going to do like a once a season video instead of like multiple times a year or whatever. But we're going to keep it rolling. No doubt about that. But it's just going to drop considerably. Maybe like once or twice a month, if that. But we'll get there. It'll be all right. We're week 5. I'm going to assume lost again. We had a bye week. I think we had a bye week last week. I'm fairly positive we had a bye week. I've renegotiated some contracts. I am negative 69 million in the hole. I don't have the cap room to sign anybody else. So we're just going to leave it. I've already did my scout players. But we have a new injury. Let's see who got hurt. Cockrell, dislocated ankle, out for 7 weeks. Man, this dude got hurt last year too, dude. Come on, man. He's one of my best corners. I think he's number 3. But still, he's a young guy that's injured 2 years in a row. That's not looking good for you, dude. But looking at the matchups this week, the Colts improved to 3-1, destroying the Steelers 42-6, man. Golly, it's a solid into the first half and start to the second half. 14 points each. Got the win. 437 total offensive yards, 225 on the ground, 212 through the air for 19 first downs and 496 total yards. Only 1 turnover was great, but 15 third down conversions. That's 3 times as many as the Steelers had. Plus 71% with 5 touchdowns. Dude went off this week. And we drop again. We are 1-3 on the season, 35-21. We try to put up a fight in the fourth quarter. Just too little too late. And we were never able to recover from 28-7 at the half. 355 total offensive yards, 128 on the ground, 227 through the air. 16 first downs. We played decent. Just defense didn't show up to allow 22 first downs. Come on, defense. We had 500 total yards, 2 turnovers. That also didn't help. Turning the ball over is never going to get you a win. 8 third down conversions and then scoring 2 out of 3 times in the red zone is not great, especially when my defense allows 3 out of 5. It's just not good. And then the 49ers get their first win of the season, 28-17 to go 1-3 so far. 445 total offensive yards, 118 on the ground, 327 through the air, threw the ball extremely well. 21 first downs for 485 total yards. 1 turnover, not bad. 6 third down conversions, okay. But 66% in the red zone with 4 touchdowns. Dude, didn't even need to score every time to get the win this week. Taking a look at the matchups, I have a bye week. I knew I had a bye week. Daggum, I have a bye week this week. Colts and Bills. And then San Francisco also has a bye week. The Colts end up dropping their second game of the season, allowing way too many points in the second half. Allowed 21 of the 38 in the second half alone. Just lost by 4. 437 yards total offense, 117 on the ground, 320 through the air, 20 first downs. Played pretty decent. 644 total yards, 1 turnover. Maybe that's what did it. But not scoring in the red zone, going 2 for 4 while they went 3 for 3. 100% cost them the game this week. And then myself and Epic had bye week, so no game plays from us, no stats, no nothing. We have the Packers this week, Colts and Jaguars, 49ers versus the Jets. The Colts end up beating Jacksonville 49-45, 21 points in the fourth. That was a high score in fourth quarter. 486 yards of total offense, 91 on the ground, 395 through the air, 21 first downs. 668 total yards. Only 2 turnovers. They forced 3 on the defense, which is great. 10 third down conversions apiece. And 83% in the red zone, scoring 5 touchdowns. My gosh, dude. The Jaguars in the red zone more. It's unable to capitalize on the opportunity and put up points. The 49ers end up losing 42-25, giving up 21 points in the fourth quarter when they were still in it. Just unable to capitalize and put up enough points to get the win. 264 on the ground. 264 total offensive yards, 98 on the ground, 166 through the air. Just not getting any offensive production and no defensive help either. Only 8 first downs for 390 total yards. 1 turnover is not bad, but 6 third down conversions, 1 2-point conversion, 0% in the red zone. The defense forced them to 0 times in the red zone. Granted, they gave up a lot of big plays because they scored 42 points without getting in the red zone. But still, how in the world do you not get in the red zone at all? And then we end up taking it to the Packers on Monday Night Football. How do you like them apples? 30-22. Had a great first half, man. 24-0. Bam! Almost blew it away, but luckily we didn't. 465 yards of total offense. 168 on the ground. 297 through the air. 23 first downs. 526 total yards. Only 1 turnover. Great. 10 third down conversions where they only converted 4 times. Defense stepped up. We were 100% in the red zone. going 5 for 5. Would have loved more touchdowns to the field goals, but we'll take all the points we can get as long as we get a win. This week I have the Bears, Colts, and Giants, 49ers, and Chargers. As you can see in the top right, we are down a lot of money. Negative 72 million, signed 2 dudes. And I'm in the hole a lot. We don't have a home game for a little bit. Our next home game is against the Cardinals and then another away game. And we need to earn money and quick. So I'm not even able to re-sign any of my players currently. I signed 2 of the big players I thought I could use. Some of the younger guys that I would like to have. I mean, this dude I would love to have as well, but I don't have the funds currently. We're going to vent it and we'll be right back. The Colts are going back to their old ways, winning again against the Giants 26-16, scoring 15 in the fourth to match their 13. With 357 yards of total offense, 123 on the ground, 324 through the air with 16 first downs for 481 total yards. 2 turnovers, but the defense forced 4, 6 third down conversions, and 75% in the red zone, going 3 for 4. Pretty solid performance. And then we end up knocking off the Bears, 2 huge wins in our division, baby. Yes, sir. 28-24. Had 344 yards of total offense, 95 on the ground, 249 through the air. That rookie quarterback playing great, man. 15 first downs for 465 total yards. 3 turnovers compared to their 2. We didn't do great, but we did enough to get the win. Only 4 third down conversions to their 5. And only 50% in the red zone, going 2 for 4, where they went 4 for 4, solid 100%. But we got the win, and that's all that matters in the end. 49ers just are getting 0 love, end up losing 47-24, allowing 20 points in the fourth quarter. But they put up a lot better game, though. 467 yards of total offense, 74 on the ground, 393 through the air, with 23 first downs and 563 total yards. 2 turnovers, better than they did with 3, but only 5 third down conversions, 2 fourth down conversions, 2-point conversion, and going 2 for 4 in the red zone is not going to win you many games, especially when they go like 4 for 5. Like, my gosh, man, just not able to get points when they need them. Looking at the standings right now, Colts leading it, but it's not quite away yet. Still early in the season, 5-2 overall. Jags are 4-3. Texans 3-4. Super Bowl champion Texans 3-4, and Titans 2-4. And then we are sitting at 3rd place right now. We just knocked off the Bears, one of their 6 losses, but we've also knocked off the Packers, their only loss, to sit at 3-3. It's not looking good. We need these 2 teams to start losing, and it's not likely currently. Then the 49ers are sitting at 1-5. This is still a fairly close division. I mean, he could just win on out the rest of the way, knock off a couple of these teams along the way and make the playoffs, but right now it's just not looking good for him over there in San Francisco. This week we have the Cardinals, Colts, and Chiefs, 49ers, and Seahawks. Now, I think I say it every episode. Would you be surprised if we had more injuries? Because we got more injuries. Middle linebacker out for 5 weeks. Great, 79 overall. Our left tackle, who was hurt last year to end the season, out for 8 weeks. And Cockrell still out for another 4 weeks. So we lost these 2 guys this week. That's huge. I mean, that's a big hole to fill on left tackle. Our linebackers, I think, are back up to 77, so we're not hurting too bad there. The Colts have their center and left tackle. Should get him back here pretty quick. Only 1 more week apiece, and he'll be all right. And the 49ers just have no luck, dude. Defensive tackle, hopefully coming back in 6 weeks. Allen and Lamb both done. He did get Peterson back, though, so that's going to help out his offensive production. But all in all, another solid week. Ready to get things rolling. That's going to be it for this episode. If you guys are new, be sure to subscribe. If you like the video, be sure to leave a like, and I will see y'all next time.